This is Secure Payments' therapy session, galloping through the cosmos at light speed. Photons, photons, photons. Like and subscribe, and thanks for being a part of the creative process. I feel liberated. There's a certain amount of hard things that there's just certain things that are hard that you have to do, and it's like the hard sometimes is an illusion. It hurts nonetheless, like getting on your knees to pray sometimes is hard. Like it hurts sometimes. It hurts sometimes. You're like, whoa, why does this time that I got on my knees to pray so much harder, or it hurts so much more than the other times? And I've been trying to, I've been trying to figure it out. I'm like, why does this hurt so much? And I think it's like a humbling, to be humble, or the word humble, is why we kneel. To be humble, to get down there, to say, hey, yeah, you know what? I respect that higher power in you. To respect that higher power in someone else is to also respect you. To see that, to acknowledge that blessing that got me up this morning, that makes the plants grow, that blessing is also living within you. When you recognize that, you also recognize that same force that lives within you. And when you can humble yourself, I'm hesitant to use the word humbling because it's more than that. But for the sake of vocabulary, we'll just say humbling. It's really like an energy transference. It's like transferring that ego energy, whatever ego that may have existed, which I feel like sometimes ego is a byproduct of that imaginative power that people don't talk about. Like, you can have imagination and use that imaginative power, and the people who I've seen who use that imagination the most, they then have the adverse effect, which is an ego that is and then people say, well, humble yourself, because they don't know exactly how to say, yeah, you have that imaginative power. You have that power of monarch. You have that. You know what I'm saying. You have that consciousness, that imaginative power. And you have the byproduct of that, which is the ego. So when you drop to your knees, and no one should have to tell you to do it. That's the balance. If you have the balance of dropping to your knees to pray, knowing how to pray, this is Secure Payments, knowing how to pray, dropping to your knees to pray, When you've done that, when you do that, you've unlocked it. You've unlocked it, is my point. You've unlocked it when you have that balance of balancing the imaginative power and balancing the ego. How do you balance that ego? Prayer, a humbling thing, and a humbling act. Like, I can talk about like some of my, this is I am an adult, and I may have some adult fetishes, right? Stay with me. Those same adult fetishes, they are also too like byproducts of your ego. And through prayer, you can balance that. You can balance it, With prayer, if you can pray in front of someone, like praying in front of someone, that is like the most terrifying thing to do for a lot of people because people are shy. So when you do the hard thing has nothing to do with anyone else but you, and from that everything else is revealed. So the hard thing, praying in front of someone else, dropping to your knees in front of other people in an act of like surrender, not so much like surrender. It's not so much as a surrender to them, but a surrender to the will, the fetish, that humbling of the ego. Okay? And the more I do that, the more I understand where the fetish comes from. Like the fetish of kissing in public. It's a fetish. Like, yeah, kissing my partner in public, That's like a fetish. And it's also like looked at as like it makes people uncomfortable. Why? I've been to places where people are doing that, and when you do it, it's like it's almost contagious. Like you see somebody in love and they kiss their partner, it's contagious almost. And then I also see people frown at it, and media has made it like a taboo. All of these things are connected. I know people are like, well, what does this have to do with this? Or what does this have to do with that? Whatever. This is Secure Payments' therapy session. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Also, the next language that I have to learn is Arabic. And I must learn Arabic. And so that's what has been like. That's what's been like getting to me or coming to me. Like, that's like, it's just been, oh, you gotta learn Arabic. And it's not like I'm saying like I gotta learn all of it, but just enough to be conversational. Chinese is on the list. Basically, my name is Spanish, so like I kind of intuitively know these things. Like seriously, like you kind of intuitively know things because your name is there. Okay, it makes sense. I had a conversation with a business partner. Jeez, I had a conversation with a partner and an ex-business partner, and they were like, "Well, how did you know these things?" I'm like, I can't tell you exactly how I know. I just knew. You know, it's like the things that I notice you may not notice. I just know. You know, but I think I may change my name to like. I may change my name to or add an extension of it. Add an extension and learn Arabic. I just know that is the next step in my journey. And a lot of times we gotta go through these things to know where we need to go next. Like, some people can tell you, oh, you should go here, or you shouldn't go here, or you shouldn't go here. Live your life, live your experience, humble your ego, and you'll know where to go. This is Secure Payments' therapy session, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I feel good. Everything's happening as it should, and yeah, everything's happening as it should. I think that's all I have for now. This has been Secure Payments' therapy session, galloping through the cosmos at light speed. Photons, photons, photons. Like and subscribe, and thanks for being a part of the creative process. Prayer, meditation. I didn't talk much about meditation, but prayer and realigning that ego. Ooh, purifying that ego. That's all I have for now. Have a great rest of your Friday. Peace.